Low quality camera.
Hey allies, so that intro and the fact that I'm in 4:3 in terrible quality means I didn't make a video yesterday, so I didn't have time to do it in HD today because I just come back from orchestra and stuff happens and it's too late, so I'm actually to do it here. Hello, how are you doing? There's no real topic this week, but every one of our videos will have something little in common for the week, and you have to try and guess what that is. And if you get what that is, you get a prize. You don't get a prize. I've got sweets too, so I'm going to be eating those throughout the video. So today I've decided to review a book because I recently read it and I thought there might be some spoilers in here, but I find it extremely hard to review stuff without saying spoilers. So I'm going to review The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Yeah. First of all, I chose to read this. I chose to read this book because I'd heard about it on Tumblr. That's where I hear about everything. Tumblr is brilliant. Tumblr is like it's like a page where they have loads of different things, but everything is awesome except the hipster blogs. So I was expecting, from the fact that they've recently made a film of The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I think from the amount of attention that Emma Watson got in all the trailers and the amount of interviews, I expected that she would be her character was the main character, but it wasn't. She was a main character, but she wasn't the main character. The main character is a boy called Charlie. I'm gonna read you the blurb from the back because it fills up space. Charlie is not the biggest geek in high school, but by no means popular. Shy, introspective, intelligent, yet socially awkward, Charlie is a wallflower standing on the thresholds of his life, whilst watching everyone else live theirs. As Charlie tries to navigate his way through uncharted territory, the world of first dates and mixtapes, family dramas and new friends, he realises that he can't stay on the sidelines forever. There comes a time when you have to see what life looks like from the dance floor. Basically, the book centres around your main character, Charlie, and it opens up with the words "Dear Friend." Basically, the entire novel is written as a series of letters to an anonymous person, and throughout the book, Charlie keeps himself anonymous, and also everybody he knows. You never find out the surnames of any character in the book, so you can only refer to them as Charlie or Sam. So that's how it works. So basically, the novel centres around these letters that Charlie is sending to this person, but you never find out who this person is. So as far as you're concerned, Charlie is writing those letters to you. And basically Charlie tells this person about his life, sort of like a diary, but better in some ways. It's basically about Charlie, who is a person who's just starting high school, and he's a guy who's he's a wallflower. He sort of sits there at the sidelines watching other people live their lives, but he doesn't really do anything with his. And he meets these two people called Sam and I always forget that. Why do I forget his name? Sam and Patrick. But then he meets these two people called Sam and Patrick, who sort of introduce him to a social life and stuff. And there's a lot of drug taking. There's a lot of cigarettes and there's a lot of drinking in Perks of Being a Wallflower. And it's something I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be a very sort of girly novel, really. But I really enjoyed it, and I think you should read it. There's a fantastic thing that it sort of revolves around as well, because they all sort of participate in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. They're the people who dress up and dance and mime around in front of the screen, and I think that's great. Rocky Horror Picture Show, by the way, is my favourite musical. Maybe after that it's probably Dr. Horrible, but Rocky Horror, brilliant. So the novel is good. It has Rocky Horror in it, and it has smoking and cigarettes. It's good. It's good teen fiction. I'd say it's just as good as any of John Green's novels, because that's the only thing I can really compare it to that I've read. Compare it. I don't think I can compare it to anything else I've read. I can compare it to Paper Towns. I can compare it to Looking for Alaska for the smoking content. But it's definitely a good book, and you should go read it. What I'm trying to work out what these sweets are meant to be. They're Halloween. It looks like a guitar. Can you see that? I think they've got another one in here, just maybe more clear. Oh! Can you see that? It's a mop, I think. Yeah. I think that's a mop. Or a broom. A mic fell over. It looks more like a mop than a broom. I assume it's meant to be a broom. This mop, definitely a mop. And it tastes nice. So, you, our adoring public, our beautiful viewers, our parents, you must guess what the reoccurring theme in these videos has been for the week. Now, don't do it yet. There's only been 2 videos so far this week. Don't get cocky and think you can guess it after that. Watch the entire week, and hopefully there will be some more videos. Because sometimes we end up with like 2 video a week, 1 video a week. I think no video a week. Things like that happen. But hopefully we'll have. My mic fell over again. Hopefully we'll have enough so you can make a guess and guess in the comments, and the winner gets a shout out. The first person to comment what it is, the winner gets a shout out. So yeah, you guys, please go guess when you think it's right, and the first person to get it, yeah, shout outs. Woo! Shout out from a blog that has 35 subscribers. No, but we're really glad that we've got 35 subscribers, even though some of them are just our own personal channels subscribed to ourselves. These mops are really nice. So I will see you next week. You will see me next week. I won't see you. Unless, of course, you're Bronwyn or Sarah. And anyone else from the Alliance, because I'll be able to see your videos. But I won't see, like, a view. Hello, general viewer X. I won't see you. Assuming that I don't know you. So, this is me saying goodbye. You will see me next week. Hopefully in a better quality. But it's highly unlikely because I'll probably end up doing exactly the same thing as I did this week. Goodbye. There should be a better or a more proper structured topic next week. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Bye.
End screen song, everyone loves the end screen song. Yeah.